So I went viral a couple months ago because I was talking about my Q3 bonus, which is $53,000. I'm sure pretty much all of you have seen that video by now. A lot of you guys wanted me to like follow up on that video and do a Q4 bonus, but in full transparency, I did not earn my Q4 bonus. In fact, in Q4, I actually had to put some money from my personal funds into the business to cover some large and unforeseen business expenses. And to be clear, like, this is not like a, oh, boo-hoo me, like, it's fine, I'm fine. And in reality, this is part of entrepreneurship. Yes, there are big rewards, but on the flip side of that, anytime the business needs something, it's me who's on the line for it. A lot of times when the business needs money or there's big expenses that we didn't plan and the business doesn't have enough to cover it, if we don't want to secure debt, then that means that I have to come up with the money. And honestly, that's one of the hardest things with being an entrepreneur for me, is I feel like I don't ever get to have stability. Sometimes it's like a one step forward, two steps back kind of game where, yeah, sure, like I feel like sometimes I'm making progress towards my financial goals, but I also have a lot of financial anxiety because at any moment something could happen and the business could need money and then I don't have it, and then it's like, well, you're fucked. And even though I spend a lot of money annually, like, I'm actually very conservative with money because of this financial anxiety. Like, we waited forever to buy a house. We're a one-car family. I have the ability to cut a lot of my spending in emergencies if I need that money. And someone asked me on Instagram the other day if I ever miss like working a 9-to-5 job. I never worked a 9-to-5 job. Brandon obviously worked. One of the biggest things that we both miss is the stability and the consistency of it. You never have to like put your paycheck back into the business you work for, which is nice. I'm probably not going to hit my numbers to get a Q1 bonus either. A big part of that was in Q4, which is our biggest time of the year. I just had to miss so much more work than I wanted to because my husband had surgery, my kids got the flu. Because of that, we just weren't hitting our production numbers, and when we don't hit our production numbers, there's just an increase in refunds, delays, stalls, just costs across the board. If the production team isn't hitting their numbers, then everything's more expensive because it's taking us longer and our labor hours are higher. All of those factors led to me not hitting my bonus, which is fine. I'm responsible for that. Just wanted to give the other side of what my quarter bonuses look like since Q3 was such a high, but there's definitely ups and downs. It's not fair if I just come on here every time I get a big, nice, juicy bonus if I don't also commit to coming on here when I don't get a bonus at all. So I will follow up at the end of Q1 and see where we're at.